Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers, and welcome to a new Doctor Who video for today. So in this video, I'm going to be ranking the artworks of the Doctor Who steelbooks that I own so far. And not just that, I'm going to be ranking the steelbooks themselves, not just the artworks. Now, I'm only missing 3 steelbooks, to be honest with you, which is Series 1, the specials, and of course Series 9. But I've got all the rest steelbooks, so I'm going to go from my least favourite to my all-time favourite of the steelbooks and what I think of them. The stories are going to be pretty different and everything else. The stories, I'll probably rank these in another video. So coming into 21st place, it is no other than Doctor Who, The Faceless Ones. So let's take out their steelbook protector so I can actually show you what my biggest complaint is about this one. It looks absolutely boring. Look, that's just it. It's just a plain, the TARDIS, Earth. Anything else I can say about it? The only good thing I can actually say about this is, of course, the back artwork. So if I take the discs out so I can show you the back artwork. So that's the back artwork with the chameleon. So we've got the chameleon there and then the humanoid. That is a pretty good back, but the actual artwork, I just don't really like it. It's just, again, it's just the same thing. If you would have had something absolutely different to it, say if you had like the TARDIS, or say if you had the Doctor, the Doctor, Ben and Polly and Jamie at the back running away from a policeman from the TARDIS, I really think that would have been good. I would have actually enjoyed that one, but it's just because it's just the same thing on the front and back with a few little details where you got chameleon tools there and then you just got the nothing there and different colours. It doesn't really stand out on the shelf really well. I do like collecting the steelbooks, but to me this is the weakest steelbook I can actually ever say so far in my collection. Next in the range, in 20th place, it is of course Doctor Who Fury from the Deep. Now I'm going to take this out the J card so I can show you once again what my biggest complaint is. Now the actual whole thing I like to say about this story, again, the animation makes the sets look a bit too big. It doesn't feel claustrophobic as you can hear on the audio sound. But the steelbook, I got some good things to say about it. I mean, I love the fact that you got Mr. Quinn and Mr. Quill, who are in control of the seaweed. When they open their mouth and you got that horrible kind of seaweed sound coming out of them and everything else. The back, well, the main artwork of the steelbook. This one, I think it's 100% correct. Where you got the Doctor, Jamie, and Victoria watching the helicopter and the seaweed attacking. But that one, where you got the seaweed attacking the TARDIS, that doesn't happen in the story. I've watched this story countless of times. I'm like, looking at the steelbook, I'm like, that doesn't even happen. That doesn't even happen in the steelbook. So why the hell they put the TARDIS? Now, if you would have put the TARDIS floating above the sea, which does happen in the actual story, then that would have been awesome. But no, I'm sorry to say this, but no, this is not a great picture to put on the steelbook cover. If you put the TARDIS floating on the sea and put a little dinghy boat floating towards the land, like you do see in the main episodes, then yeah, but that artwork doesn't really connect with me. I just don't really like the back. I just love looking at that back, but the front of it, when you got the TARDIS being pulled by the seaweed and everything else, it just, I don't know, because it never really happens in the episode, and I really think that could mislead people, really, going, oh look, the TARDIS gets grabbed by seaweed, we have to get the Fury from the Deep steelbook so we can actually sit down and watch it. Oh wait, we are watching it. Where's the seaweed that grabs the TARDIS? That's the one thing I have to say. So the next one is, of course, in 19th place. It is Series 11 steelbook. Again, I'm not going to date this out because I don't really think I should, because the artwork in the inside is basically the same artwork as this one. It's just that same artwork, but in a steelbook for Series 11. So, yeah, it's just the artwork. The promo picture is basically the promo picture that was released for the Ghost Monument back in 2018. And, sorry, not really a great one. Next on the list, in 18th place, is of course Series 12 steelbook. Now, this one I do pretty much like, but I really would have liked it if they could put a companion on the cover. Say if you put Yaz, Graham and Ryan on the cover with Jodie and then put the Master on the back, which basically is that. But I do like the colour. The colour's a lot better than Series 11 Steelbook. I do enjoy it a little bit, looking at this a lot more. Absolutely great. The next one in 18th place, hang on, 21, 20, 20, 19, 18, yeah, 17th place, sorry. In 17th place, it is no other than a Steelbook that I don't think another sci-fi guy has got. And if he has got it, I'm going to say I apologise for that, but I don't even know who's got this one, because I haven't really seen him do an unboxing video of this one. It is, of course, Spearhead from Space Steelbook. Now, unfortunately, I bought this without the J card. But I love this one. Look, you got the Doctor, you got Autons, you got Liz Shaw, you got Earth, and then on the back, you absolutely got that great image of John Pertwee's face. And I love the inside. I'm going to show the inside very quickly as well, because this is only one disc. If I move the little booklet, look at that. You got a great image of John Pertwee going, hey, and then you got the universe kind of stuff as well. I really do enjoy this one a lot more than, I don't know, to say Series 11 and that lot. I really do enjoy looking at this Steelbook. It does stand out on the shelf really well. I just really love it, but it's not one of the best ones I do enjoy. The next one on this list is, of course, Series 10 Steelbook, which I got right here. Now, Series 10 is my favourite Peter Capaldi series. I absolutely love it because I love the artwork. I like the colouring. I like the back artwork as well, where you got Bill, because it's just the same, but you got Bill's face. So if I show you quickly, so you can see me take out the Steelbook thing. So show the inside. I really don't like the way they've done this. It's just the same artwork covers that we have for Series 10 Part 1, Series 10 Part 2 DVDs. As I say, but that's the only thing about that one I can actually say about. It's just the same, where I just love that Steelbook. You got the Doctor, you got Bill. I really enjoy looking at this artwork. Every time I take it out to watch Series 10, I just really do enjoy Series 10. It's just great. It's a great series. Absolutely love it. Peter Capaldi is my favourite modern Doctor. Next on the list is, of course, the Web of Fear. I love this Steelbook artwork. I don't know why some people don't. I just love it because, one, we have the inside where you got it underneath the tools, but look at that. You got the Yeti with the Yeti gun, you got the TARDIS being covered in the web stuff, which happens in the actual episode, and more Yetis, and it's set in London Underground. Absolutely fantastic stuff. I do love this Steelbook. I really do love the Web of Fear. It's a great story. The only thing about this special edition is the animation. That does make it look pretty not naff. But I just love looking at this Steelbook. It's just great. I really do love looking at it. Next place, it is, of course, the Macro Terra. I love looking at this one. I really do love it. I think it's great. I just love looking at it. And the way the Macro shadows and the back and stuff. Now, there is one little problem with my Steelbook that I wasn't too happy about. It came with this dent. It was delivered by Amazon a couple of years ago with this dent. And I've tried so hard to try and get it back into place. No. But I absolutely do love that artwork. I like the kind of mysteries. I like the fact you got the Macro shadowing, you got the TARDIS, and the Macro claw just there. I really do love that Steelbook. It's just absolutely amazing stuff. The only thing about it that annoys me is that dent. But I just really do love the Macro Terra. It's one of my favourite stories to ever be animated. And I have to say this, if all 4 episodes of the Macro Terra was to be found, I don't think it'd be as popular as the animation, because I really think the animation makes it look and work so much better. So I really do love the Macro Terra. Next in the Steelbook ranking video, so in next place, it is, of course, Galaxy 4 Steelbook. Again, as I said before, now we're getting to the ones that I really do like, from 18th place, 17th place with Series 12. Again, I just love looking at this Steelbook. I love the fact we've got the Darwins, we've got the Mundrades. I love the fact you got the TARDIS. I love the fact you got these 3 suns, giving it such a orangey colour. And the fact you got William Hartnell just peeping over from the back of the head. Again, I just really do enjoy that, looking at this Steelbook. I really think it's one of the great ones. And for the fact this is the only Hartnell story we're going to ever get animated properly. Fantastic. I just have to say, absolutely fantastic and stuff. Such a shame that we're not going to get no more Hartnell stories to be animated now. But I'm just glad we managed to get one. So we got a Hartnell on Blu-ray. So, next place, it is no other than one that was just released early last week. It is, of course, Doctor Who Flux's Steelbook. Now, I'm not going to show you the artwork because it's exactly the same as the normal standard Blu-ray and, of course, the DVD. So, all it is in the inside, it is literally just that. Just that. It's literally just that. It's just that artwork. So, we have got the 13th Doctor. We've got some nice little colouring. We've got Daz and Dan and Yaz, which is another good part. I do love that. And when you open it, look at how good that looks with all the colouring just blends into each other. The 13th Doctor, I just really do love looking at this one. It's my favourite Jodie Whittaker Steelbook. I'm sorry to say that, but it's absolutely it is my favourite Jodie Whittaker Steelbook on Blu-ray. I have to say, it's definitely one of my favourite ones for Jodie's Doctor. I mean, I don't really care for Series 11 still, but Series 12, I was like, oh, this is a lot better than Series 11. But Doctor Who Flux is a lot better. I love this artwork. I really think it's a lot better than Series 12. Next place, it is Series 2 Steelbook. Now, Series 2, of course, it is my least favourite series ever of Doctor Who. But I just love that artwork. I mean, look how good Lean Binding has made this. With the Daleks, Cybermen. Look how good I've looked after this. I really have looked after this. I absolutely love it. And the way you got Rose and the 10th Doctor, and you got the 10th Doctor Sonic there. It's just absolutely great. And the promo picture was the one that was used to promote Series 2. I just really do enjoy this Steelbook. Absolutely amazing and stuff. I really do enjoy this Steelbook. It's great. I cannot find a fault wrong with it. I just love that Steelbook. I love the artwork so much. Next place, it is, of course, Series 3 Steelbook. Now, this one I love a lot more than Series 2 because I love the purple background. And, of course, we have that awesome promo picture of Ten and Martha in the TARDIS console room, which is, I believe, the Series 1 has got the same promo picture as this one, but I really think it's done a lot better. I just love that colour. I love the way you got the bit of the black with the stars. I like the fact you got Weeping Angels, you got the TARDIS, you got the Master, and I love the way you got the Doctor and Martha just looking there. I really think that's just great. I do like Series 3 a little bit. It's a lot better than Series 2. But not as good as Series 4, in my opinion. But I absolutely do love this Steelbook. I really think it's amazing and stuff. The next one in next place, it is, of course, Series 8 Steelbook with Peter Capaldi. Again, I absolutely love this one. Again, I really have to say the same thing with this Steelbook. I would have loved it if we could have the 12th Doctor with Clara instead of Missy. Because the back is just filled with so many characters. And it makes no sense why Clara is just that great big person in the back when you could have put her in the same size as Missy and then put Missy there. It would have made more sense. Again, I like the way you got the Doctor's like chalkboard, the clockwork stuff that you get from the title sequence. I like that as well. Now, the promo picture that you get in here is actually the one that was used for Series 8 to represent Series 8. So let's just take it out because I'm not going to show you the other side. Is that picture. And it was the same picture as you get on the DVD, I think, of Deep Breath, because I had a single release. No, sorry, no, that's the picture as well to represent Series 8. But I absolutely do love this Steelbook. I really think it's a lot better than Series 3, but you do have a lot more going on with it. The one thing I have to say about it, I really wish Clara was more at the front than on the back, but it's a pretty good Steelbook and I'm glad it's in my collection. I just need to try and get a hold of Series 9, and then I got my I got all of my favourite modern Doctor series on Steelbook. Coming into the next one now, it is, of course, Shada. Now, again, I love this one. This was released back in 2017 because the story was actually proper animated with the filling the missing gaps. But that artwork, I just love it. The way you got the Doctor, K9, you got Skagger at the back. I know it looks very, very cartoonish and stuff, but I just really love it, and I don't know why. I just cannot find a fault wrong with it. If I could take the J cards out of these plastics and then just have it with their artworks just showing on the shelf, you know, it would look pretty amazing. But the J cards are there because it's got more information about the stuff on. So, next place, it is, of course, Series 7. Now, when Series 7 was announced, I thought, are they going to do it like the DVD, they did with the DVD with, where are you? Down here. Like that. I would have thought they would have done something like this, where you got Clara, Amy, and Rory down here. But no, they actually done this, celebrating the two halves of the series. Ooh. So we got Series 7A at the side and then Series 7B. Now, the one thing that really bugs me about this is because when you flip it over, right, you got Series 7B there. You got here, you got Series 7A. Why don't they just put Series 7A at the back of Series 7A and then put Series 7B artwork over here? That would have made more sense. But no, when you open it and you're like, oh, you got Series 7A, go over to Series 7A. Oh, no, wait, look, you got Series 7B. And then you got Series 7A on the other side. That's the one thing about the Steelbook that I just don't like about it. If you were going to do something, you would have put it in the correct way. You've done the artwork. But the artwork for the Steelbooks is absolutely amazing. The next Steelbook, I have to say, it is actually Series 6. Even though Series 6 is not, I'm not that keen on Series 6, but it is better than Series 2. That's the artwork for it. Look how good that looks. I like the fact we've got the green lighting, the Doctor's in his green coat. I like the fact you've got the silence, you've got the moon, you have Madame Kavira, you have Idris and Weather Song in the spacesuit. Really do absolutely love this Steelbook. I just really love it. And then, of course, when you take the discs out, you've got the promo picture for Series 6 Part 1A that you get in the box set. Really love Series 6. I really think it's a good series. It's not as good as Series 7 as Series 5. Series 5 is my favourite. Series 5 we've watched recently and it's definitely took over Series 7. Series 7 for a long time was my favourite. Next place, it is of course Series 5. I love Series 5. It's a great Matt Smith series. And this Steelbook, I absolutely love it. I do have the limited edition Steelbook, but that's not my favourite Steelbook because I would say that it's pretty weak when it's just got the image of the crack. I love that. Now, the only thing about this one that bugs me is that dent just there. Mine came with a dent and a bit of paint to come off. That's how it was delivered by Amazon. Not really great people for taking care of their products, are they? Again, I really love this artwork. I love the fact you got Vincent van Goghs. I love the fact you got the TARDIS in pieces. You got the Pandorica, Weeping Angel and everything. I just really do enjoy this one. It's just great. Absolutely great and fantastic and everything else. I just really love it. It's just fantastic. Now we are coming up to my top 4 favourite Steelbooks. My 4 favourite Steelbooks, and I have to say, these deserve to be in proper 4th place because these are my all-time favourite Steelbooks. So in 4th place, it is of course the very first ever Steelbook that was ever released by the BBC. And it is of course, if I can get it out of the plastic, Power of the Daleks. I just love this Steelbook, man. Look how good that looks. When you got the Dalek shape there, you got a Dalek and you got a little Dalek shadow. You got the TARDIS on the planet Vulcan. I absolutely love the way they've done the colouring and stuff, and the way it's so shiny. And when you see my hand, it's just like shiny. I love this Steelbook artwork, man. It's just absolutely great. It's absolutely fantastic to look at, and it does stand out on the shelf really great. It's just a great Steelbook. Really do love it. My 4th favourite Steelbook is, of course, this was released back in September, and this is my 3rd favourite ever Steelbook I have ever gotten, and I just love looking at it. I even take it out of the shelf just to look at the artwork of the Steelbook. It's just absolutely great. It is the Evil of the Daleks Steelbook that was released back in September. I just love this Steelbook, man. It's just absolutely great. It's absolutely fantastic. I love the fact you got the Doctor and Jamie there. Again, it just shows the back of their heads, but you don't really mind. You've got the Emperor Dalek, you've got the TARDIS, you've got Daleks. what's really not to love about this steelbook? It's absolutely great and epic, and I just love it. I really love Evil the Dark as well. It's a magnificent story. It's one of my favourite Troughton stories. For it to come out only in September and to be in animation, and it's took over one of my favourite. It's becoming one of my favourites ever Patrick Troughton stories. So even it's literally tie in with the Power of the Daleks. So my second favourite steelbook is, of course, Series 4 steelbook. Again, I just love Series 4. It's my favourite. And then when I was literally ordered this one, now this cost me £100 to order off Amazon, and I love it. I just absolutely love it. It's my most expensive steelbook. It's the expensive one I've actually ever paid for. And I just love it because you've got Donna, you've got the 10th Doctor, you've got this awesome background. You've got the background here with the Daleks, you've got Davros and the planets. Again, the kind of artwork that we got for this one, for the inside, to represent Series 4, it's the promo picture that was used back in 2008. And as you can see, it's just there. It's just absolutely great. I love the fact we've got a steelbook with Davros on it. Now, Davros has only been in 2 modern Doctor Who series, which is this series and, of course, Series 9. But I haven't got Series 9 steelbook, so I have to say I do enjoy this one a bit. I love the planets in the sky. I love the fact you've got the TARDIS. And if you look carefully, you've got the Bad Wolf, you've got the TARDIS windows, you've got Daleks. And I just really do enjoy looking at this steelbook. It's just great. It's just absolutely great to look at, and you're just like, oh, this is really great. This is just awesome to look at. Great steelbook. So my number 1 all-time favourite steelbook was done by Lee Binding, and he's only done 3, which is Series 1, Series 2 and the 50th anniversary specials. Unfortunately, as I said, I don't own Series 1, so you know what this is going to be. I just absolutely love it. It's so much. It's the 50th anniversary one. I love it. You got the War Doctor, you got Gallifrey here, you got the Daleks, the 11th Doctor, the 10th Doctor, and the Moment. You've got Clara, Daleks, the TARDIS smashing through the wall. I just really love this artwork, and this was released back last year. It is epic and amazing to look at on the shelf. I just really love it. And to be honest with you, I'm meeting David Tennant in April, I have to say, and I'm getting him to sign this steelbook because this is my favourite steelbook, and I absolutely do like his Doctor in the Day of the Doctor because he doesn't have much lovey-dovey stuff going on. Yes, you do having marrying Queen Victoria, which he does mention in the End of Time, but the rest of the multi-special is just more focused on the War Doctor, and that's the one good thing about I love about Day of the Doctor. Absolutely great. So this is my ranking of the Doctor Who steelbooks from my least to my all-time favourite. So let me know in the comments, what are your favourite artworks of these steelbooks? Is your all-time favourite steelbook cover is definitely going to be like mine, the 50th anniversary one? Let me know in the comments. Please do like, subscribe and share, and join me for more Doctor Who awesome content, and have a great day.